Welcome back to Xenonauts 2. Okay, so, I'm not building anything right now. I have some funding. Did I sell all my junk? Yes, I did. I've got lots of injuries, holy shit. Okay. Symbiote corpse analysis. Alright, it's coming up. And do I still have... Yeah, I still have 7 in transit. I don't know how long it takes them. Okay. You research screen, so 17 hours on laser weaponry. And then we have 7 days and 11 hours. So roughly 8 days until funding. Oh boy, it's gonna be close. Alright, fair enough. Let's keep on going. I mean... I do bring a lot of shotguns, accelerated rifles. The thing is I don't know. Got laser weaponry in 3 hours. My hesitation is I don't know how many alloys it takes. Well, we have a lot of alloys, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Funds shouldn't be an issue. Okay, laser weaponry. Damage multiplier is 135. Oh, nice. Is that even higher than the accelerated rifle? I didn't think it was. I'll have to check that after I read this. Anyway, the remarkable properties of Millennium have finally brought handheld laser weapons within grasp. Commander, a prospect that appears to have generated a significant degree of excitement among the rest of our organization. Although annoying, this enthusiasm is not misplaced. My research suggests lasers will substantially outperform our existing ballistic firearms in terms of damage output and are much easier to aim due to projectile traveling at the speed of light. Okay, so he does say that it is more damage than the ballistic firearms. I'm assuming that includes the mag rifles. The laser apparatus in these weapons is relatively simple, differing little from those already commonplace in modern electronics. The challenge has always been that delivering sufficient power for military use requires an energy source the size of a truck, rather defeating the point of making them man-portable in the first place. Thankfully, the enormous energy densities of Millennium virtually eliminates this problem. Although heavier than an equivalent ballistic weapon and requiring more frequent reloads, these lasers can be carried by all but your most feeble soldiers. Okay, so they are heavier. It sounds like they use selenium, not alloys. Maybe they'll use both. But finally, as you're no doubt ignorant of the finer points of laser physics, note that these weapons are not heat rays. As such, they do not cut or burn their victims. Rather, they are beams of coherent light that pulse many hundred times per second, superheating and blasting away the surface of the target with each one. That's right, and it does more damage to armor. Such weapons have little trouble tearing gaping wounds into biological flesh, but are also extremely destructive, though not penetrative, against harder targets, such as enemy armor and battlefield terrain. Okay, yeah, so they deal more damage to armor, but they don't penetrate very well. So these weapons inflict energy damage on their target, which is more effective at damaging battlefield terrain than standard kinetic weapons are, although still not as effective as explosives. The damage modifiers against terrain are as follows. Kinetic energy is 100 and explosive at 200%. Low recoil. They do not fire kinetic projectiles. They do not suffer recoil in the same way conventional firearms, although the spinning magnets within the weapon still do cause a degree of destabilization. Laser weapons therefore only generate half as much recoil as conventional firearms, making them more accurate when using burst fire. Ah, that's right. So, I couldn't remember why. I knew there was a reason why I wasn't going to build heavy weapons in the magnetic weapons, and this is why. Because mag weapons, you get a lot more benefit from making them laser weapons than you do from the magnetic weapons because of the recoil. Easy aiming. Laser beams travel at the speed of light, making laser weapons relatively simple for unskilled soldiers to use. Soldiers firing laser weapons therefore gain 0.5 accuracy for each point of accuracy below 65. Yeah, so my privates and, you know, less accurate soldiers benefit from this, but my veterans will not. Soldier with an accuracy of 55 will therefore have an effective accuracy of 60 when firing a laser weapon. Soldier with a 35 would have an effective accuracy of 50. Soldier with 70 accuracy would receive no bonus. Okay, good to know. So we want to do quantum teleportation. So we have 7 days and 11 hours. It still says 8 days, so it looks like we're gonna make it. There may be some rounding issues or something. That is fine. So... yeah, these take selenium and alloys. So that's part of the issue. Honestly, let's go with the laser shotgun instead of 2 machine guns, because I'll get more use out of that. Sniper might not be a bad investment at this point. I don't know. I tend to use the regular rifles as my snipers. I feel like they're a little more versatile. I mean, maybe on areas where there's like wide open terrain, snipers are good, but I feel like that's less often the case. I think I might construct a base soon. Oh, probably after the next funding. I'll use op points to construct a base, and then I'll use my funding to, you know, build it out. Yeah, these research times are much more manageable. Alright, yeah, I think we can just keep going. Oh. Our enemies announce their presence to the world. A simple message is broadcast across an incredulous planet. We are the Eternal Empire. We invite humanity to serve us. Those who surrender will be rewarded. Those that refuse will be destroyed. You have 3 days to decide. It's been the only thing on every channel for hours now. I don't think there's a single person on the planet that hasn't seen it. Nice of them to give us time to get organized. One does not need to be a genius to realize the odds are stacked against us. Do you expect humanity to surrender? Not without a fight. People are scared, but they're defiant. We can use that. Show the public that victories are possible, and they'll support the war. If we can't, it's game over. They'll decide to surrender. They'll decide that surrender is the only option. We'll need more support. The resources are too limited to defeat the invasion alone. You're right. I'm already talking to the funding council. They've got influence and connections, and evidence we've already spent years fighting aliens. We'll have what we need soon enough. Okay, Doomsday was averted. Updated objective. The Doomsday counter has been disabled. The alien transmission has sent shockwaves across the planet, calming tensions between the world powers enough to remove the imminent threat of nuclear war. With fear and defiance leading even the most bitter enemies to consider collaboration, the Xenonauts attempt to organize a united resistance against the extraterrestrial invasion. Fantastic. Okay, so funding is in 3 days. Quantum teleportation is in 3 days, 4 hours. Okay, yeah, so maybe maybe we aren't gonna make it. We're gonna miss it by 4 hours. And we're at max capacity. Although, what if I did this? It's engineering projects. Well, we could do this. We'll miss out on the 300k, but we'd squeak in the 150. Like, would 5% get us there? Let me check here. So my math is telling me that we'll actually get there. Yeah, this gives me negative 5% research duration. So this would put me under, but it would only be gaining me quantum teleportation. How much? So this was. Oh, it's not giving me the description anymore. But I think this gives me 300k. What if I grab this guy? This would get me 150k every month going forward and reduce panic in Latin America. Yeah, I mean, but then like the extra 5% in research does help with my research. I don't know. Let's go with this. Yeah, so we have a lot of alloys now. But at least now we can kit out the full team with either lasers or mag weapons. This is 12 hours. Oh, that's right. I did do this one. Okay. Maybe this will stay unguarded for until I get back up over 105. After 2 days of frantic negotiations, every major world power agrees to support a multinational organization focused on defending the Earth. The Xenonaut Initiative is tasked with responding to alien incursions and gathering sufficient information about the invaders to devise a strategy at defeating them. Good news, folks. The Xenonaut Initiative has been formally recognized. Every major country signed the treaty. We're the tip of the spear, an elite multinational organization that exists to gather the data governments need to handle local alien incursions. We're now free to operate anywhere in the world without restriction, which is going to make my life a lot easier. They've also agreed to pardon us for any illicit activities we may or may not have been forced to carry out before the rest of the world woke up to the threat. I seem to recall assurances that our activities were entirely legal. I assumed you were smart enough to know that that wasn't true. Anyway, Commander, you can begin expanding our operations. We're now receiving additional funding directly from government, so our monthly budget has increased substantially. It seems rather foolish to have any limitations on our budget at all, given the circumstances. This is as cooperative as governments are going to get, unfortunately. They know they need us, but they don't want us getting too powerful. Expect to be kept on a tight leash. That appears incredibly short-sighted. Of course, but we're in no position to argue. This is our best shot at saving the world. I suppose so. From now on, it's critical that we keep our funding regions happy. Protect them, and they'll increase our monthly budget. Fail, and they'll reduce funding or withdraw from the initiative entirely. Lose too many regions, and they'll shut us down. Okay, regional panic. Ensure funding regions do not surrender to the aliens. The establishment of the Funding Council and formal recognition of the Xenonaut initiative has significantly increased our monthly funding. You now need to manage panic levels in each funding region. Regions with low panic will grant additional funding, whereas any region that reaches 100 panic will withdraw from the Council and surrender. Humanity will be defeated and Xenonaut initiative terminated should too many regions surrender to the aliens. Okay, wonderful. So the supporters are going to be giving us negative panic. So that's nice that I have some over here already. Alright, total income, nearly 2 million. Alright, so wait, can we still construct bases using money? Or not? Okay, so yeah, it looks like we don't. Rest alloys, selenium. Okay, so maybe we do just construct bases with op points now. Fair enough. Yeah, I guess my math wasn't correct because this came in after the funding. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Alright, I've long believed that extraterrestrials must be using some form of faster-than-light drive to visit our world. Analysis of the recovered alien hyperdrive has confirmed my suspicions. While I've not yet identified the precise mechanism by which the device functions, it seems linked to principles of quantum teleportation. Fanciful though that may sound, the hyperdrive apparently allows the vessel to instantly jump to a new location without needing to traverse intervening space. Our enemies possessing viable FTL technology would explain much about the invasion that otherwise would be difficult to understand. Most notably, the fact that cosmic distances are so unimaginably vast that conducting interstellar warfare should be virtually impossible. Several factors affect the energy required for this process: the mass transported, the distance traveled, and the stability of the quantum fields at the destination. The quantum anomalies observed after a successful jump have a destabilizing effect, making further FTL travel more difficult until they have dissipated. However, we still have to be missing a piece of the puzzle. My calculations suggest that the energy reserves aboard a destroyer would be insufficient to jump even 1 light year. For reference, the closest star system is 4 light years away. Gaining access to hyperdrive navigational systems may provide an explanation, and perhaps even identify the source of the invasion. Unfortunately, the device stubbornly refuses to respond to our signal. Interesting, my laboratory equipment has recorded it Establishing a communications channel with one of the electronic components within a recovered Mentark corpse. But with the creature dead, no data was ultimately exchanged. Therefore, I suggest you try and capture a Mentark alive. It is certainly plausible these bizarre creatures play some role in the alien hyperdrive system. Okay, we already got that, so I'm assuming... So we'll start this. Yeah, this guy's guarded now. Yeah, he's coming right for us. Okay, so it's a scout. I thought it would be something more difficult than that. 10 armor. Okie dokie. Oh, I can't select it that way. Okay, we'll aim directly at him. Oops, okay, we can go missiles now, and can we fire missiles? Oh, look at that. Okay, so we took a little damage. Not much. We did good, though. Okay, this crashed UFO is likely to contain valuable alien technology and resources. Deploying a combat team to... Alright, that's great. It's a scout. Time remaining. Launch a combat team. What are we, 23 minutes in? Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna equip everyone. I'll be right back. Okay, I got 3 riflemen, 3 assaults, 1 heavy and 1 shield. Oh, you guys. I mean, you are below weight. TU. Yeah, I suppose I can handle that. Well, how much is a mask? Weight is only 6. Let's go with one of those. Okay, never mind. I have more fiddling to do. Okay, now we're all set. Shield, heavy, assault, assault, rifle. Now, this gets 5 shots. Five is, well, a little rough, but knowing everyone has gas masks would be kind of huge. You don't have a gas mask. So you get 3 bursts per reload. Actually, you know, we'll stick with this. Get rid of one of these. There you go. Oh, you don't have a mask either? Oof. Yeah, let's go with masks. Alright. Wait, where's my button? Launch combat team, launch aircraft, solar positions, rifle. Okay, launch. Okay, no aliens visible yet. Oh, it must be nighttime. Fuck. Okay, edge of the map. So, edge of the map over here. 2. Surprised there's no one standing around waiting to ambush us. Step forward to arc it. There we go. There's bound to be someone in here. Okay, he's actually outside. We need 20 to shoot. Okay, so if he comes around that corner, hopefully the shotgun will get him. I mean, he can move over this way, but we'll hopefully get Overwatch on him. Oh, your reflexes are pretty fucking low. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about all that. That's 3 over there. To do it at an angle. Alright, there we go. Doesn't look like... Well, there's a ladder there. Maybe there's a ladder over here? Oh, there it is. That is exposed from that side, so maybe if I stood here? I mean, there's a chance there's someone here. I don't know. Go right here. Leave you enough for an Overwatch. Is it because I'm crouched? What? And so much for your Overwatch, bastard. Okay, this dude's rocking a freaking laser. Damn. Oh, rocking plasma already. Okie doke. Well, that covers everyone. Yikes. Holy shit. Okay, so 3 different guys there. 4. He must be like here or something. Oh, are you blocking the door now? Suppress his ass, blew a hole through the wall. Oh, locked again. I don't know how far these things can move. Okay. Not gonna cut it. Okay, there is a door there. Oh, guy right here. So many of these little turds. Tried to shoot the... Alright, whatever. Get out of sight. Dude, don't block my movement, you bastard. Oh, so many of those little shits. Okay, you got hit pretty hard. Later, bitch. Really, you can't run catty corner there? Damn it. One hit? This guy really fucking... Still got you. Damn it. I have 34. Does I have to turn? But I don't have to turn. You fucking idiot. Well, at least you got full armor. Oh, there's the thing. Oh, I didn't think it'd be able to move that far. Low on armor, low on health. Where's my shield guy? There you are. I need 38 to shoot. Oh, it takes 24 to reload. Damn. Now the real question is, I can't remember if there was another one that I'm missing. Keep you in the back because you are in danger. You still have 14 armor, so that's not terrible. I assume we would have seen someone if they were back here. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, I need 17. Yeah, so the turn is what's screwing me over. So they must just be isolated back here. You need healing. You're healed but damaged. Armor's hurt. You're fresh. Nothing come out? Fair enough. Something like that. Any of you need to reload. You're good. You're good. Crouch you just in case. I'm gonna keep an eye out there. Yeah, 14 isn't enough for an Overwatch. You're my injured chick, so I'll just stack you up back here. I'm really only keeping you around for grenades. This is only 2 wide. You could probably reload. I need 40 to do that, though. Need you. Alright, you're a shoddy guy. Come up here too. Oh. Crap. God damn. Suppressed. That's what the issue was. The hell? He was within that bubble. Now you're suppressed. Really? Okay, hopefully that guy survived. I can't believe there were that many in there. They just opened that door and just fucking gunned me down. Holy hell. Oh, let's hold our breath. Killed in action. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Okay, Scout UFO, 200K in extra monthly funding. We have gathered sufficient data and Scout UFOs to provide the world with the detailed plans for clearing these alien vessels. As a reward, the Funding Council have increased our monthly funding. Cash bounty will now be paid for each Scout crash site left to local military forces. Completing the mission ourselves will cost operations points, as we need to negotiate with the local government. We're keen to acquire the alien materials and technology for themselves. Bounty will be collected automatically if the crash site times out. Alien plasma weapons. Okay, that's great and all. We'll probably do UFO plating soon. But yeah, this video is getting pretty long, so I'm going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.